I've gained so much more than I ever would have imagined being in the martial arts. And because I'm fortunate enough to teach at some martial art conferences, I get to be around some really fantastic, talented martial artists who have been around the block. People who've been in it longer than me, over 30 years. So I want to develop this segment, 2 questions, and that's literally all I'm doing. Asking 2 questions. One being, how long have they been in the martial arts? And two, at this time, what's the most important thing they've gained from the martial arts? So sit back and enjoy, and hopefully you'll like the video enough to hit like and to subscribe. 2 questions. First,
Yes, sir.
how long have you been in the martial arts?
Twice halfway.
Excellent.
In September, it'll be 50 years.
Wow. I can only imagine.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Second question is, of all the things that you've gotten from the martial arts, what seems to be the most important thing you've gained from being in the martial arts?
I would probably answer that question differently every decade and a half if you asked it to me. And now that I'm soon to enter my beginning of my 6th decade, and it's hard when you're only 42 years old. You know,
Man, tell me about it.
I would say I've developed an ability to teach so that difficult concepts get across to students who didn't even know they existed. And thus, I hope, benefit them so that the next generation is that much better off, starts at a higher level and can go further quicker than my generation could do. So we had to, of course, we learn often from first generation American teachers or Japanese teachers who didn't speak good English,
Right.
And who weren't giving away secrets. We were happy if we could take a good stance and throw a good punch, right?
Right.
But nowadays, I think that is, if it's not clear to anyone in this seminar that we happen to be at, it certainly will be clear on videotapes, etc. There's more out there. There's more and more. And if you have to dig it out like we had to dig it out, like my generation had to dig it out, it's going to be slow coming. But if there's somebody like me, or like other teachers here, who have a facility to teach that can make it easier for people to take that next step. So what took me 50 years to get, maybe it'll take them only 40 or 30. And I think that's the biggest benefit there.
Great. I really appreciate you taking the time.
No problem.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.